Becky. Welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be bringing you another gift ideas video. If you guys have watched my channel for a while, then you know every Christmas, Easter, and birthday, I always share what we are giving our girls for those different occasions, and you guys really love those videos. They are some of my most popular on my channel. But I don't do gift ideas for men very often. I did one a couple years ago, but I don't do it often because I think men are extremely hard to shop for, and my husband in particular has a very specific list every year of things that he wants that I feel like are not very universal to the men in anybody else's life. He is a video gamer. He's also really into roller skating all of a sudden, so that's kind of different. But he usually has very unique things that he asks for, and I never really feel like I can share with you what he is asking for to give you an idea of gifts for men, because they're really weird and random and pretty much what a 14-year-old boy would ask for. But I do have a list, 10 things on this list that are some of his favorite items that he currently owns, that he has loved. And I do have one new item that I'm going to be giving as a gift, but everything else, they are things that he already has that he loves and uses every single day. So I have 10 things in this list today to give you guys ideas for the man in your life. I asked him, and I also went through his previous purchases that he's made on Amazon to figure out what he has gotten for himself over the years and what he is still loving, still using, and has been something that's been part of his everyday life. So I'm not gonna have really anything to hold up. I'm not gonna go around the house and like unplug all of his stuff. I'm just gonna insert pictures of these different things, and I'll put links in the description box for you guys to make it really easy to shop. But like I said, these are all things that he has purchased for himself that he uses every single day. So I think that'll be helpful. The first thing is his wireless cell phone charger. He has one that's made by Anker. It is on Amazon. It is really, really inexpensive. It's actually sitting over there on the nightstand. It's basically just a little disc that looks like a coaster, and you plug that up and you just lay your phone on top of it and it will charge your phone. Whether you have an iPhone or an Android, it will charge either one. It also charges his earbuds for his phone. He actually has an Android now, but it will charge whether you have an Android or an iPhone. But he really loves that. It makes it really convenient, and I believe it charges faster than a typical like phone wire charger would charge. And so he really loves that and uses it every single day. Now the next thing I'm gonna share with you guys is actually something new. So I'm not gonna open it out of the package because I don't wanna open a gift from its packaging because it's sealed. This is a Rocketbook Everlast reusable notebook. This is the neatest thing you've ever seen. And if you've got somebody in your life that is a tech nerd or that works in an office environment or likes to take lots of notes about things, they would love this. There are several different sizes you can get. This is actually the 36-page notebook, and you don't need any more pages than that because it is reusable. Each page is like a dotted grid that you write on with a friction erasable pen, and then you can scan it with your phone and it will upload to like the cloud or Google Drive, email, Slack, Dropbox, whatever you want to put it into, like whatever type of, wherever you want to send it, you can send it by just scanning it with your phone and then wiping it clean with a damp cloth and using it over and over again. It does work with iOS and Android, so no matter what type of phone that the person you're giving it to it will work for either one of those. So I just think it's really neat. And like I said, it's a perfect techie gift for somebody very, very unique. I had never seen anything like this before. It would also be good for students, somebody who's really conscious of the environment and doesn't want to keep throwing away paper over and over again. It is really super neat. They do have a couple different sizes as well. So if you want maybe a larger one for someone's desk or a smaller one for someone's purse or to keep in the car, it's amazing. Another really great gift to give a man, but anyone really, is a Ring doorbell. We actually have one. I got it for my husband last Christmas, and don't tell him, but I like it just as much as he does. It's really, really neat because it hooks up to the Wi-Fi in your home, and when someone rings on your doorbell or is in front of your house, you're able to see who it is just by looking on your phone. Even if you're not home, you can answer the doorbell by talking through your phone, and there's a speaker on your doorbell and they'll be able to talk to you, and you can say like, who is it? Or you can just leave it at the door. That way people think that you're home even if you're not. And it's also really good for security because you're seeing what's going on in front of your house all the time, 24/7. And you can save those recordings, and if something ever were to happen, you would have video proof of who was in front of your house and what they were doing. So I just think it's a really great idea. Again, a really good gift for somebody who's really into technology, and the fact that it gives you extra safety is really, really an added bonus. Now, don't quote me on this. Every insurance is different, but we were actually able to even get a little bit of a discount on our homeowner's insurance because they considered it a type of security. So it's a great gift, but it's something you're gonna enjoy and use every single day that may also help you save a little bit of money on your homeowner's insurance. So definitely look into a Ring doorbell. There's a couple different ones. We actually have the Ring Pro. Has a few more features than the regular Ring. And this time of year, you can usually get them on a pretty good discount as well with different sales and things. So really good value and a very practical gift that I think is still really useful and a great gift idea. My next gift suggestion is something that I personally have and I think any man would also like to have, and it is some type of hand warmer. Whether the men in your life like to sit outside and watch different sporting activities, or they work outside, or they're out shoveling snow and all the different things that men do outside, I really recommend either heated gloves or a Zippo hand warmer. Obviously the heated gloves are going to cover your entire hand and they're a little bit more pricey, but if you're wanting something a little bit smaller that would be good to keep in your pocket or take to an outdoor football game or something like that, the Zippo hand warmer is a great option, and it's very, very affordable, perfect for stockings as well. I just think it's a great gift. I actually have one that's not Zippo, but mine is just one you charge with a USB, and then you can keep it in your car, and whenever your hands are cold, you turn it on and kind of rub your hands around on it, and it's been amazing. And I love mine. I think any man would love one as well. And I think the fact that this one is Zippo is a really good kind of more manly turn on a hand warmer because it does use the Zippo fluid. But there are other options out there as well that don't use fluid like that. Like I said, mine just charges with a USB, but I think it's a great gift whether you go with the gloves or you go with the smaller hand warmer. I do think it's a great gift for any man. And if you have a man in your life that uses a computer for anything, I think a computer monitor stand is a great gift, especially if you have an Apple computer that may have the USB ports on the back of the monitor like ours does. A monitor stand that has ports in the front is really, really convenient. I cannot tell you how many times I have to turn my monitor around every day to unplug or replug a USB cord or a flash drive or something like that. It's really obnoxious. Maybe the newer models have the ports in the front, mine doesn't, but I think also it's nice to have the added benefit of a stand to kind of elevate your monitor a little bit. So because of those two things, I think a monitor stand with the ports in the front makes a great gift. I actually have one on my Christmas list this year, and I think any man would appreciate that as well. Okay, the next gift I kind of was a little iffy about, but because my husband told me specifically to put it in this video, I thought I would go ahead and mention it. It is actually a handmade aluminum metal comb. He got this for himself. I don't know what is so amazing about it because to me it seems boring, but he loves it and he carries it everywhere. I think he's really attracted to the fact that it is a really fine tooth comb, and also the fact that it's handmade in aluminum. So it's really durable, but also really lightweight. That way when he takes it with him, it's not like in his pocket, like really heavy or anything. So he really enjoys it. He told me specifically to put that on this list. So I was like, okay, I'll put it on there, but it's around $10, I think, and it'll be a really good stocking stuffer. Okay, my next gift idea for the men in your life is a mini Bluetooth keyboard for your Fire Stick remote. This is actually something that, again, he purchased for himself, and he was so amused by it for the longest time, because if you have a Fire Stick, you know, it's like this little tiny remote and you kind of have to click, 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 click to type in anything. So this little cool silicone wrap goes around your existing Fire Stick TV remote and basically has a keyboard on the back, so you can type things in a lot quicker than you could if you were doing just the manual way to do it on a Fire Stick remote. He loves it. I think it's another great kind of techie gift that any man would like, but it does make your everyday life easier if you have a Fire Stick remote. And pretty much everybody goes everywhere with their cell phones, and it's really important to have it accessible, because if you have an emergency, you need your phone to be very easily accessible to you. Also, you don't want it falling down in the hole of no return, which is basically between your seat and the center console. You don't want to lose your phone down there. So he actually has this Bestrix universal CD slot magnetic cell phone holder. That is a mouthful. They actually have a version that goes in your air vent, and they have one that hangs off your dashboard, but he has the one that goes in the CD player. So basically, the mount part slips in your CD player, and it sticks out this little disc that you put a magnetic disc on the inside of your cell phone case. And unless you have a really, really big case, like maybe an OtterBox, or if you have a big pop socket, it probably wouldn't work. But if you have a regular cell phone case, you just stick this little magnetic disc inside your case, and it makes it magnetic so that it will stick to the mount that is in your CD player. He loves that thing. You would have thought that it was like the best thing ever made. because he just, every time he gets in the car, he's like, oh, it's so convenient, it just sticks right there. And it's really handy for him. He really likes it, especially when he's using GPS or anything like that. It's right there where he's able to see it without having to like look down. And it doesn't get lost or thrown around the car. So he loves that. Very, very inexpensive, very practical, and makes a great gift. And would there be a man's gift guide out there that does not include either socks or a tie? I didn't want to be cliche and mention any of those things like cologne or ties or anything like that, because I feel like that has been done to death. But I did want to mention socks specifically, because if your husband is like mine or your boyfriend, he is so into like fancy socks, but most of the time he cannot wear the ones that are out there because they don't have enough cotton percentage in them, and he needs the cotton because he's a man and his feet sweat. So the ones that he found in particular, they're American flag dress socks. They are 90% cotton, which is really unique to find. Trust me, I have looked, he has looked. It is very hard to find fancy socks for a man that are cotton at all, much less with 90% cotton. So he really enjoys these, and the fact that they're American flag socks are even better because he is very patriotic and loves everything American flag and American. So I highly recommend those, the ones that he has, because they are really great socks so far. They've held up for quite a while. They do have a few different patterns and different colors you can get as well. So definitely check into that. If you have a man in your life that likes fancy kind of designer socks but can't wear a lot of them because there's too much polyester, definitely check these out because they are 90% cotton. Okay, so those are my 10 gift ideas for the man in your life. I hope it was helpful. And like I said, I tried to pick things that were not the typical thing that you see in every man's gift guide. I tried to pick things that really were useful for him, things that he uses and loves every single day, and that were not the cliche gift ideas like cologne or a tie or pajamas. I figured that would be a lot more helpful for you guys, so I really hope it was. I will have everything linked for you in the description box. Every single thing I'm sharing with you guys today, you can purchase on Amazon. I'm sure you can find them other places as well, but everything that I'm sharing with you today, we literally bought off of Amazon. So that just makes it really convenient for you guys if you have Amazon Prime. So one more thing I want to say, and I've talked about this a lot already this year, but make sure when you do any shopping online that you go through Rakuten first. Rakuten used to be called Ebates. I talked about it a lot back then, and I'm still talking about it because I have been a member since 2003, and I cannot say enough good things about Rakuten. Basically, it is a free website. It's free to sign up, it's free to use, and you get cash back from doing shopping that you were going to be doing online anyway. Rakuten has over 2,000 stores on their website that participate. So Best Buy and certain departments of Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond, Walmart, Target, all of these places are on Rakuten.com. And whenever you make a purchase on those websites after going through Rakuten, you get a percentage of your purchase back into your Rakuten account. And then every quarter they will mail you a check just for doing the shopping that you were doing online anyway. I actually just got my check from the previous quarter. It was over $700. You can see it right here. And I realized that is not just from shopping. I also refer Rakuten to my friends and family and to you guys. So whenever anybody uses my link, I do get a little bit of money back that way as well. But regardless, even before I was on YouTube, I was using Rakuten every single time I shopped online, because you were getting money back for shopping you were doing anyway. It doesn't cost you any extra. You can still use any gift cards you have or any coupons you have. So make sure, if you do not already have a Rakuten account, that you sign up for one. It is free. And actually right now I have a $100 gift card giveaway going on for anybody that's a new Rakuten customer. You sign up through my link in the description box. You will get $10 bonus cash back after you sign up and use Rakuten for the first time. And then if you use the second link in my description box, that will actually enter you for the $100 gift card giveaway. You do have to be a new Rakuten customer to enter the giveaway, so you're going to want to make sure you sign up with that first link first, and then you'll use the second link to sign up for the giveaway. But definitely a win-win. I mean, you're going to, whether you win the gift card or not, I know you guys will love Rakuten if you remember to use it every single time you shop online. You're getting money back for shopping you were doing anyway. So why not? The $100 giveaway ends December 18th, 2019. So make sure if you're a new Rakuten customer and you want to enter the giveaway that you sign up with those two links in the description box really, really soon. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. So many of you ask me to do a gift guide for men video because you've seen the ones that I do for my girls every year, and I've been asked so many times to do it for men. And I always just don't do it because it is really hard to share what my husband is wanting for Christmas because he does want such weird things. So I figured going through and figuring out and paying attention to what he's using and loving every single day is the best way to come up with gift ideas for the men in your life. So I really, really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments what you're getting your husband or your boyfriend or your brother or your dad for Christmas. So if you guys want to leave those gift suggestions for me in the comments, that would be really helpful to me. And I'm sure anybody else that's watching this video that needs gift ideas for the men in their life, your comments will be really, really helpful. So please leave those for us in the comments section. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.